Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a daily reading for the collective for all signs for January 30th, 2020. I'm just going to ask that while I'm doing this reading, you guys give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell if you guys want to get updates when I upload anything new. And I just want to say I love you guys and thank you for listening. It means the world to me. So let's go ahead and get started with this reading for the collective for January 30th, 2020. We're going to go ahead and ask our angels, our ancestors, our loved ones who have passed, and our spirit guides and spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for January 30th, 2020? What messages do you have for the collective, January 30th, 2020? What messages do you have for the collective, January 30th, 2020? What messages do you have for the collective, January 30th, 2020? All right. Ooh, very nice. Okay. So, we are starting off with the Ace of Pentacles energy. Very interesting, but we'll get into that in a minute. Your overall energy here is the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is kind of taking, it can deal with a spiritual journey. Somebody who is, usually these people are walking outside of a church. But in this case, they're taking like a very long, difficult sort of pilgrimage is the way that I'm seeing it. People who are choosing to maybe take a difficult road, they're not necessarily being thrown out. I don't see them so much as in refugee status, but somebody who's made a decision to maybe forego the comforts and the luxuries of the things that they're normally accustomed to because they're going after something different. Now, the Five of Pentacles can represent a little bit of health problems. It could be financial difficulties as well. Again, it could be taking the high road or taking the road that's best for you, the road that's less traveled is what I'm hearing. Okay, but because this is in reverse, it's taking me back to the Four of Pentacles, and it's all about you really holding your ground, your stability. What does stability mean for you? And although these people are sort of the opposite of stable, they're in transit, they don't look like they've got enough to eat, their clothing is tattered, they might be injured, but it's really doing what's important for them, building on their foundation, okay? And it could be a spiritual journey, it could be within a relationship, it could be within a job. All right, underneath that we have the Hanged Man, which is Neptunian energy, it's very Piscean energy. And this is all about an aha moment. So again, a lot of spirituality showing up so far in this reading is what I'm hearing and seeing. The Hanged Man in reverse is sort of surrendering to the divine. Maybe you can't find a solution to a problem or a challenge that you're facing, but so you go, you pull back, you try to get a different perspective. But now that it's in the upright, this is this aha moment that this person is having. They're coming out of it and they're ready to take action. Okay. And here we have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is sort of knowing what you want to do, but having to make that decision, okay? Aries, Leo, Sag energy. And it might be bringing the tower down. It might be, again, when I was talking about your stability and your foundation, doing something that's really kind of against the grain, which would really, really work into this Aquarian energy that we're experiencing and that we're moving into, but taking down the foundation of something that wasn't built on a strong foundation, and you trying to redo that, and you probably having to walk away from something, a job or a relationship, or a part of yourself, or something that you were just really, really holding on to. Because remember, this Five of Pentacles in reverse takes us to that Four of Pentacles, which can be you holding on too tight to something that isn't really serving you or isn't serving, your end game. Okay, and here we have the Two of Cups. We've got balance. We have a love relationship. Somebody, who's in love. It can be romantically, or it can be love with a child or with a pet or something that you love, like a job. Any of those things. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got, what the cards are telling us. Here we have the Ace of Pentacles, a big blessing, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And I feel like you guys feel like this was a missed opportunity, a missed blessing, or everybody said to you, This is a great job. This is a great relationship. This is a great thing to do. And you've come to the realization that it really wasn't so great, or it wasn't really meant for you. All right, the Princess of Cups, this is the Page of Cups. It's you could be, maybe people are expecting you to apologize for, I feel like you guys are turning your back on someone or something, and people don't quite understand why. Because for them, or for society, it's very conventional, it looks right, it sounds right, but deep down, it's not for you. That Hanged Man in reverse, that's your aha moment. There's something that wasn't gelling for you, and you have to sort of, I feel like this is like you taking your own journey, whether it's spiritual, financial, in a relationship, and saying, this blessing, it might be a blessing for someone else, but it wasn't a blessing for me. Some people might be waiting on an apology for you, or again, the Princess of Cups, the Page of Cups is an offering. And when it's in the reverse, remember in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, the Page of Cups is holding a fish in that cup. And that fish is a stinking fish. Be careful what people are offering you. And I feel like you guys really saw through that. I feel like, you either saw through a person, you saw through a job offer, you saw through somebody was offering you something, and that everybody else saw as a huge blessing, and you said, it's not right for me, it's not a blessing for me. And you've got the Empress energy coming out there saying, you know what, you did the right thing. You, on this Five of Pentacles journey that you're taking, it's for your own stability. It's for your own good. You or others were holding on to something that for you didn't have truth or didn't speak to your authentic self. The Empress card, she's a number 3. She's a card of expansion. She's all the queens rolled into one. She knows what she wants. She knows how to get it. She doesn't have to fight. And she doesn't actually even have to engage in this sort of what she would consider, sorry, the curtains are coming in, engage in some sort of a little bit of this nonsense, of keeping up with appearances, or she's no longer into doing what other people want her to do. She knows who she is. Everything she touches, she turns to gold. She's not worried about, if she doesn't take this job, or she doesn't stay with this person, or she doesn't accept this offer, that more abundance is going to flow in. She knows that if she does take that job, accept this offer, stay with this person, etc., then she'll be really curtailing. She'll be really, she'll be taking her own abundance away, right? Or she'll be putting a cap on her happiness or on her abundance. And she's like, no way, I'm not doing this. And I've got to sort of walk away. This offering wasn't for me. Whatever it wasn't for me. It's not who I am. It's not my authentic truth. And although some of you might see me as suffering, or might see me as making a bad decision, I'm not. I'm going after my dreams. I'm going after making my life what I want it to be. All right, and we have the Prince of Wands. This is a brand new beginning. This is you following your passion. This is Leo energy. It could be Leo, Aries, Sag. It could be a younger person that you're going to meet that's going to help you on your journey. It could be a message that you're going to receive that's really going to give you that impetus, give you that push to keep going and pushing towards what it is that you want and what is true to who you are, and not to what other people want or are telling you should do. And I really like that, because this is very Aquarius energy. It's very innovative. It's you being very unique, allowing your unique self, weird, quirky bits and all, to show. And that's and Spirit is telling me, it's good. I like this. You did the right thing by turning your back or saying no to whatever it was that others thought was best for you. And I really like that energy, you guys. Yes, caring connections. Yeah. So for some of you, it could be a relationship that you are walking away from. Again, this does look like a very romantic relationship here, and it could be one that you're manifesting. Maybe you're no longer willing to settle. Some of you might be leaving someone, or saying or telling somebody thank you, but no thank you, because it's not right. Really nice. I like it. Appreciation. We have another, we have 14 and 15, so we have this really, really nice progression. This is you also showing your gratitude, all right? And this is also, I feel like the universe really appreciates what you're doing, and you will be rewarded for it. And when I say that, it's like appreciating the fact that you're a unique person, you have unique wants, needs, and desires, and that you're not going to settle for anything less at this time. And that's jobs, that's relationships, it is whatever this has to do with. It could be your spiritual journey. Maybe you had to make some changes also in your daily practice. And I feel like also you might not have been appreciated for all the work that you do. And look at that. 27, walking away. I love that. I mean, this whole reading, you're walking away, but you're walking towards your future. You're walking towards, I love this. I mean, look at the synchronicity here. Walking away, right? Walking away for you to stand in your authentic truth. No longer letting other people's, wants, needs, and desires dictate what's best for you. Awesome. That's Aquarius. That's this energy we're in. Karmic completion, number 10. This is beautiful because this is an ending of something, and it's kind of like your soul debt, a previous debt, a past life debt, a relationship. You've completed it, and you realized it. You've learned what you needed to learn. You did what you had to do. Now it's over. Now it's time for you to move on, point blank. I mean, the synchronicity here is gorgeous, and I love that we have a 9 and then followed by a 10. Beautiful. Spirit is supporting you on this journey. And don't worry about what other people are saying, because there are people that are probably jealous of what you're doing, and there are people who are probably going to lash out as well. 48, we say financial discipline. I like that because with this 5 of Pentacles in reverse, it does talk about financial hardship, and it does talk about the need for you to be financially disciplined here. The need for you to, while you're making this transition, if some of you are leaving a job, or maybe some of you guys are leaving a partner that you depended on financially. It could be a number of things, right? But that you will need to be able to have a plan in place, okay? That Spirit's saying, don't just up and go. Don't just quit. Don't just say, no more and leave. Make sure that you're taking care of your everyday responsibilities, but know that you're on your way out and that you're doing the right thing. And then finally, we have the Lady of Lightning. Surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. Of course, 35 adds up to an 8. This is manifestation, but this is a huge change. It's that tower moment that we saw behind there. It is a tower moment. It's a huge, huge change, but I feel like you guys are bringing it about. That you're saying, I'm not accepting what you guys are offering me, or you are offering me in a relationship, in a job. I really feel like it's money and it's relationship. It's like money and romance, or they might be mixed together, or just love. But, you might be walking away from a family business or something like that because you need to do you. You need to explore your authentic self. You need to be happy with what you're doing. You need to be, you need to stand in your own truth. And the Lady of Lightning, she's coming to help you. She says, we're manifesting this. And actually the ball has already started rolling. So don't be afraid, act like the fool, step off that cliff. The universe has got your back. You're divinely supported, and the best thing that you can do right now is walk away and step into your authentic self. All right, you guys, this is an interesting reading, but I really, really love it. So go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If it resonated with you, hit that like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell if you want to get updates when I upload anything new. Thank you guys for listening. I love you so much, and hopefully I'll see you soon.